And blessings, family. Sister Ajali, I thank Dr. Z for just brother's on point, but he's not gonna bother talking about Jonathan Majors because he don't give a damn. But I find, since I am a woman, trying to educate us about a radiological catastrophe that they have deliberately dumbed us down into understanding the extent of. I'm going to, even though I don't like celebrities, I am going to examine every attack feature of our enemy because I am questioning what would make us not take even a woman and the relevance of what I'm saying seriously enough to do the research for ourselves. If you did that research, oh my goodness gracious, you would just be saying, Sister Adelie, thank you. Oh my goodness, Queen, thank you. And I'd be so happy. So I'm going to try to understand the structure of this society. So in them shoving emasculated men down our throats, a lot of people wonderfully got upset, and I wonder if that was even just like planned, that people would get upset over Jonathan Majors and this ebony cover. And I thank you, Brother Yapo, because you sent me this as a reminder just how bad it's gotten. But I think this is about a whole lot more than emasculating the black man, because Jonathan Majors, as my king assess, he a volunteer. He ain't do this just for his career. He does this for the booty, right? Because this dude is just way too comfortable with them duck lips up there, with his legs crossed like that. He is a more effective silly porter, because now that this invisible girlfriend, and all his girlfriends are invisible. There's a rumor that he has a child biracial. So even if they did exist, or even if at some time he dallied, it was dallying with a lightless womb. And we have not, I mean, you could go searching. A wonderful brother, Mad Black TV, showed one photo, but didn't look like his girlfriend. It just looked like one of them photos you take with a starlet on one of them awards, like you stand in front of the background and the photographers, paparazzi take your photo. And that's all that it looked like. It didn't look like a real girlfriend. And so Jussie Smollet needs to be getting some cues from this dude, because Jussie, his little publicity stunt was an absolute fiasco. Jonathan Majors, I know he has got to be, look at this. This is ridiculous. Every photo of this dude is just too sweet to be believed. Jonathan Majors, Jussie Smollett #2, is successful, because now if he comes out with photos like this, everybody could say, oh, but he got a girlfriend, even though nobody's seen her, and he might get a beard. That's what they always do. But Jonathan doesn't want just a beard. He wants to feel some sort of freedom, because the devil has probably promised him that. Because dude, look at him. He's like, each pose is so ridiculously feminine. It is not, I mean, feminine in a homosexual male sort of way. That he ain't faking this. Ain't no man who is about protecting women, protecting his community, protecting his society is primping and preening for the camera like, that's all he's operating on, is on a superficial level. I mean, God dang, what? Stop. And so what a perfect thing. We don't even know who this woman was. And if she were real, everybody would be like, oh no, but we don't want to know who she is. Even though she would be a total Becky who did what Beckys do And I agree that for other black men, especially if you are heterosexual and you think you could make your mark up in hella weird, we'll almost never see another heterosexual male actor. Denzel and that genre, that era, that's in the past. They want these dudes now only because they can control them 100%. All right. But yeah, this is not at all what it's being made to seem in the press, so that we now are going to support. So I was going to say, yes, definitely, if you are a straight black man and you are still deluded, going to the devil himself for some fame and fortune, know that you hanging out with these white chicks, they're going to rein you in, because bunches of them, first off, even if they're operatives or not operatives, they stay on code. And so if you do something and they want to call you out, they want to just sequester you off so that your power is no longer as vast as it once was. Not that any white chick would have been fearful of you ever, but yeah, you best just read that Bible, read that Quran, and learn how to be happy with the just amazing joys of life, a relationship with a black woman. This dude knows nothing whatsoever of woman in a natural, submitted to the Most High way. We're dreaming of partnership. That's what he's reading. You don't put something like this if you are remotely heterosexual as a man. No, he ain't throwing that rose at you and me, sister. He's throwing it at his insanity. That's why I always say muscles don't mean a damn thing on the body if your mind isn't right. If you are seeding the wombs of non-black women, your seed is out of its daggone mind, right? And if you are definitely posing so you could get some hairy booty coming up next to you, whoo, that is an addiction non-par. You mostly, you don't come back from that one, right? Miley's, whatever it is, Serranopolis, something or other. He woke up, but how many black men did he destroy on his road to understanding the degeneracy of what he was doing? Right? All right. Whew, I got to get this guy off my camera. Come to 25,000 year cycle.org, where we want you to perpetuate yourself with those beautiful children who have the best chance of sanely growing up in a heterosexual black love family, where we celebrate the eternity of beautiful black you. Peace and blessings.